Hi guys, and welcome to your May 2020. This is going to be your 3-in-1 reading for the beautiful sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I apologize, Aries. Now that I think about where you fell, I don't know. Maybe I should have you guys vote for who's going to go next, but it's kind of too late. If you're new here with me, hello, hello. If you are returning, welcome back. If you're subscribed to the tribe, and what's good, fam bams? Let's get started. We're going to be doing a What Aren't They Telling You, which is going to stand for the love portion of this reading for last week's energy from the 3rd through the 9th. We're also going to be doing a general Aries singles reading, okay, as well as a work and career. After the initial 5 cards with the top of the deck, we're going to be going in and pulling a oracle card. Everything that you need from me is below. I stand corrected on this month's, well, I stood corrected on this month's appointments. There seemed to have been one last appointment which has already been gone. So now, I guess it really didn't even make sense to repeat this, but now I am booked up for the rest of the month. So if you're interested in booking a personal reading with me, you will be booking into June, and that is okay. All right. Okay, so let's find out what they didn't tell you last week from the 3rd through the 9th in the love portion of your reading, Aries. And first card out is the 3 of Cups. Celebration of some sort. Next 2 cards out is the Queen of Pentacles. Next card out is the 2 of Swords. So there are some choices in the heart of the matter here. The next card is Strength. Finally, the last card is the Tower. There seems to be something between you and this person that this person is perceiving that you don't see, that is not seen by you. They feel like you're choosing, that's the Fool at the top of the deck, to not see this. They know on one hand, Aries, that you look at them like the nurturer that they are. You could be connecting with fire. You could be connecting with Earth, okay, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. But they're blocking their emotions in their heart and trying not to feel you or feel a situation with you because of something ending. And there could have been something that has died between you guys now. I don't think that this Tower is indicative of a full-blown breakup. But there's something in you guys' energy that has, something in your person's energy that has died. They're willing to move forward with or without you. I feel like they have a decision to make whether they want to move forward with or without you. And yes, that's funny. Thank you, Spirit. Yes, between worlds. That makes complete sense. That makes complete sense. So the oracle card that's coming up for them is the card of 3. That card also came out in the reading that points right back to that particular energy. Some of you guys, 3 resonates with you, life path 3. Or this is life path 3, or you're seeing triple 3s. But this is transformations, not quite being out of one situation and fully engaged with another. Temporary blindness and no man's land. Your partner is feeling like it's a time to explore new energy between you two. They're feeling like it's not a moment of certainty, but rather the discovery and curiosity. So you don't know whether this will last forever, the Tower and the Fool. So allow yourself to explore who you are and what is reflected back to you. I feel like your partner is really trying to go with the flow here. they're choosing to kind of blind themselves. It's interesting that this is temporary blindness because that's what the Two of Swords is in the heart of the matter, okay? This relationship is meant to educate you about yourself, okay? What do you like or dislike? What values are important to you? You are in a critical phase of your relationship that is not to be dismissed or hurried. So right now, your partner is not telling you that although maybe the romance is gone and now is really time, or maybe this is a metaphor for emotional foundations need to be emotional foundation needs to be rebuilt because there has been a block previously of allowing themselves to either be on one side or the other. And right now what they're trying to do is go through this temporary blindness hoping, and I know that that sounds weird, but it is between two worlds. So they're allowing themselves to learn about themselves through the ebbs and flows of this relationship. Okay? Wow. That is interesting. So what they're not telling you is that they're exuding strength, but this is inner strength because Aries, I don't think you feel the same way. And I think that dealing with you has proven to be difficult on some things. And as a result of that, I don't necessarily think you feel the same way. I think you think everything is fine, but there's been a great deal of turmoil with this person internally. And you may, Aries, separate yourself from the person and be like, that's your issue. That has nothing to do with me. But actually, it is a clear reflection upon you. So show this person some grace because what they are dealing with you is unlike anything that they've ever dealt with before. And that's not necessarily fair to the person. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's not fair that they have to figure it out. I feel like you have this, oh, well, type of mentality. And, you know, the only way a person is in this strength energy and is in this fool energy is because they obviously must have some feelings for you. What person will sit around in this much turmoil with themselves, choosing not to make a decision, choosing to block their emotions out? They're being guided right now to learn about themselves. Then if they're being guided to learn about themselves through the disappointments of this relationship, that's a good thing because that is the foundation of real love, okay? So that's what I see for you guys. That's what they didn't tell you if they're acting funny. That's what's going on. You know, there could be an energy of you wanting to get back to when things were happier. You're not understanding what's wrong with them lately. They're very nurturing to you. You really do look at them this way, I feel. And they know that. They know they may be acting a little funny, but that's what they're going through. So if it's been a slight disconnect, they can be going through reevaluating what their value is right now. And you have to understand that they are between worlds. So if you love them, just allow them some grace to get through this, okay? All right. All righty. Let's get popping. This is going to be for my Aries singles. I mean, I think that is the greatest gift of love. That is the foundations for unconditional love, and that might be what I call it. Because foundationally, ultimately, what happens in a situation like that is that you have to choose whether you're going to go through it with somebody or you're going to go through it alone. And what they're trying to do is stay silent and fight themselves because every time they try to leave, they're being guided that they should be still. They're trying to not be so petty about it, not be so every time you do something that get on their nerve, they're trying to break up with you. They're not trying to do that. They're really trying to handle it very maturely. And honestly, most people don't take the time to deal with themselves. They blame it on the other person. And so, you know, give your person a round of applause for trying to do that correctly, Aries, okay? What do we have for Aries single spirit? First card out is the Five of Pentacles. Some of you guys are unhappily single. Feeling left out in the cold by a situation. Okay, show me, Spirit. Anxiety with the 9 of Swords for you Aries singles. What's going on, Aries? Typically, you guys don't thrive in this type of energy. What's going on? All right, we got 2. You're scared of something. There is fear in the heart of the matter. Oh, this is a lot. This is obstacles that you are encountering right now. Are you newly single? And then we have the Fool. So your reoccurring card so far is the Fool. There are some lessons and some obstacles that you're going through right now. And the top of the deck energy, unfortunately, is the 7 of Swords. So in the single land, things are not going that great for you. Aries singles, you have some anxiety about something. There's a lot of thoughts in your head. Things are not going right. You're stuck in your head about a situation. If you're actively in the 5 of Pentacles, I feel like this is a new breakup. And you equally kind of share the energy of the first reading, except you are single. So you are not coupled. You are a single Aries. And you're up at night going over something in your head that happened between you and another person. Page of Swords is here. There is lessons that needed to be learned. Oh, wow. Here we go. There are lessons that needed to be learned here. You're willing to take a leap of faith here. But there's a page. There's a Page of Swords. You feel cheated. You feel abandoned and left out in the cold by this person. You feel cheated. You don't feel like they're being honest with you. You feel like they're not telling the whole truth. This could be the reason why you guys had problems. Show me, Spirit. So Aries singles, you are definitely in your head about a love situation. I hope that some of you guys are not sick. Your reoccurring card right now is the Fool. Please pay attention to that. We have the card of Breathe. Okay? And this is the card of 11. 1 and 1 is 2. So we have 11s. If you keep seeing 11, 11. We have the Breathe card. So I don't know whether the number together, 29, means something to you. All I know is that, hold on, where are we? Here we go. And another element of this that I didn't say, it seems like you're unhappy and feeling left out in the cold. You're in an energy where you're willing to take a leap of faith on this situation. And if you're in the energy where you're still willing to take a leap of faith, although you feel like someone is being deceptive, you could be definitely in this energy of Breathe, which I told you we go in the sum of the 11 is 2. 29, 11, 2, or 9, all of that. If those numbers mean something to you, let me know. This is patience, waiting, going slowly, wellness, meditation, and trust. Breathe is telling you, don't be too much in a hurry right now. The heart needs time to open. Take the time and let nature take its course. Release the constriction and what? The anxiety. Release it. Okay? There is no need for tension. Savor the moment. The heart knows what the ego often resists learning. Patience pays off in deep, meaningful ways. So, you know, some of you guys are being guided to breathe, and you need to release this particular anxiety and this tension, and you're being guided to kind of let this 8 of Swords go. You shouldn't necessarily be operating in an energy, Aries singles, of being afraid mentally when it's a contradiction, because you're still in an energy where you're willing to take a leap of faith sight unseen. So you're still wanting and longing for this situation. But there's a lot of fear here. It seems like, and you have to understand that a page does bring obstacles, but those obstacles are supposed to grow you, if that makes sense. You're supposed to be growing and learning from this situation. So keep that in mind, okay? So you're being guided here to breathe. I went ahead and let you know that patience is needed. You will come out of this. If you are recently broken up, like I predicted, this is definitely you needing to take a step back and allow the situation to play out, especially right now in Venus retrograde, okay? All right. Let's get started. Now we're going to go into Aries for work. Universe, spirit, angels, and my guides, go ahead and lift the beautiful sign of Aries up. Let us know what is going on with them in their work, career, and money sectors, please. Okay. 1 second, guys. I have to split the deck in half because I'm starting to get blisters. This isn't a glazed deck, if that makes sense. So I like to make sure that both sides are fully shuffled on their own before I shuffle them together, and something is upright. I'm going to take that as a sign. And your card that is upright is the Wheel of Fortune. So Aries and work, there's going to be a change in fortune. There's going to be a turning point in your career. This is also destiny. So I want you to keep that in mind. All right. What do we have? So when we're starting out with that energy, that's very, very good. We do have High Priestess energy. It's looking very good. Much better. In the heart of the matter, we are the King of Wands. That's beautiful. Okay. Show me, Spirit. So intuitively, you have been listening to your intuition. 3 of Cups, a reoccurring card, is back out. So there's going to be cause for celebration. The Fool and the 3 of Cups has been reoccurring in your three readings. You are transitioning away from things that no longer serve you. You may be traveling for work, and you're hopeful that things are going to work out, and your optimism has definitely played a part in this. Now, the Star and the 6 of Swords wanted to come out together. Underneath that Star energy, and I believe that Star energy also, no, that was the Fool. We had the 8 of Wands underneath there. So I feel like if you're waiting on a phone call, if you're waiting on an opportunity, it's coming, okay? If you're waiting on an opportunity, it is definitely coming for you. It's going to come in the form of an email. Someone or something that you applied for has made a quick decision. Someone that you have applied for some type of loan, grant, money owed to you is going to be returning to you. It may involve you to do a little traveling, so be safe. I see that all of the energy that surrounds work has nothing to do necessarily with Pentacles other than the Wheel of Fortune. So if you're currently in a financial slump, it's about to change. Let's get more information here with the Oracle. Oh, no. Okay, so we have another 3. 33, and that 3 plus 3 is 6. We have the chaos and conflict. If you're waiting on something to change, something is about to change. I don't see this chaos and conflict. I do see hope, healing, and optimism. So when I see the Star, normally that is indicative that someone is very, is moving out of that. So let's find out how this applies to you in a work situation. Circumstances appear to be chaotic, but everything that is happening now is, in truth, is shaking things up so you can find the real path to your prosperity, okay? So I see that the conflict is over with, but yes, it was a stormy time, and it feels as if there are opposing forces everywhere you turn, Aries. It could be what's going on in the world right now, too, that has affected you. Like I've been telling you guys, you either way, it's horrible. You just pick which side is like the lesser of two evils. If you got furloughed or if you were off work, then you have to deal with that reality. But the people that are considered essential employees and had to end up going continuing to go to work is still doing so. And they have that reality, and each side is grim depending on how you look at it and what industry, because a lot of you guys have to go back to work and you have less resources than you had because your resources has been tapped out because you were not prepared to deal with something like this. Okay, that could be where your chaos and conflict is coming from. Be reassured that there is a divine purpose in this chaos. Everything that does not work, that is being taken away from you, so your truest parts of yourself will remain. The events occurring now is essential for your ultimate prosperity. This chaos is divinely inspired, even though it doesn't appear that way now. In time, you will know this to be true. Some of you guys are crossing with a Scorpio or either a Cancer. I do believe that they were the ones that got workplace scenario type situations that was not the best. So keep that in mind. And okay, that is what we see. So a lot of this has a lot to do with what you're going to hear. There's a lot of fire here, Aries. This is you actively taking the role to do something in your career. There's going to be something that makes you very happy, that calls for celebration. And in the heart of the matter, you are walking into your prosperity, walking into your creativity. You're starting to make lemonade out of the lemons that you've been given. And there is going to be a change of fortune out of this chaos and confusion. Okay? Chaos and conflict here. Again, we do have the Star. So when you have those beautiful energies, there's nowhere to go but up, okay? So like, share, subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. Thank you so much for allowing me to give you these messages this week. You are going to get the What Aren't They Telling You for this week's energy. We're going to be going back, and that's where we're going to keep it. There will not be any extensions. I don't think I will be extending until next week. We will see how the month goes. Mercury is in retrograde. Venus is in retrograde. So what I'm trying to do right now is switch that energy up and not give us pretty much the same thing. So keep that in mind. And I'm out. I will see you guys here soon where we do it again. Bye, Aries.